What's going on, everyone? It's Brian here with Brian's Barbecue. Today I'm going to be prepping up a home-style USDA Prime Costco brisket. We're putting this on the pellet smoker. I've got a Green Mountain Grill ledge. I found out that the best pellets to get the best smoke, Pit Boss. As cheap as it is, a good mix of these in your hoppers actually gets phenomenal smoke. So you pick those up at your local Lowe's, but anyways, it's gonna be a backyard trim because I got some friends coming on in. Got my gloves to put on. Give me a second. We're just gonna be trimming it all up. Make sure we don't take off too much of the fat other than when I'm rendering out for tallow for later use. Brisket's getting a little pricey these days. Happen to get a great deal on this one, so hope it comes out good tomorrow. As you can see, I just use butcher paper because I don't have some fancy schmancy prepping area. Find out this is the easiest way I can do to prep work without actually owning some crazy butcher block. Let's hopefully not make a mess. There we go. Pull out everywhere as usual. Later cleanup. Fun stuff. So here I go on and position it. Start taking off some of the fat, some of it's nice and easy. Got quite a bit of silver skin to get rid of. I'll take care of that in a little bit. Some hard fat, gonna start trimming it out. I ain't no professional by any stretch of the imagination with this, but we'll do what we can do. There's a bunch of different videos on how to trim brisket. That's a heck of a lot better than I am. You always wanna try to go with the grain to remove some of the silver skin, if you can. Might be a little bit of pain for me, but we're giving it a whirl. I might quit on that, in all honesty. Yeah. Just gonna be staying on there, I think. Flipping on over on the meat side, I got this crazy little wing contraption going on here. That's me a lot of stuff I'm trimming off, unfortunately. Otherwise, it's going to burn up and curl and create nothing but nightmares. If you have a sausage grinder, it would be great for that, but I unfortunately do not have one. So mohawk down, you can see most of it is fat. I got some good meat in there, but it ain't going to cook out well. You want to leave about a 1/4 inch of this fat cap, because otherwise it's going to not render out that well. You can feel the difference between the hard fat and the stuff that'll render out. Get a little thin there. Oops. Taking the side down a little bit because it's just gonna have some weird hard fat on it. As you can see, this weird lip over here, I gotta take this down a little bit. we're gonna go back to the lean side and take one more look. I know it's a lot of silver skin. I'm gonna take care of this nub a little bit. That doesn't look that fun. I'm just gonna have to leave that. It'll be fine. It'll cook down. All right. Take one of my gloves off so I can start doing the rub. I'm doing this at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I'm just seasoning it up tonight because it makes it a little easier for myself so I don't have to try to season this at 3 in the morning because we all know how well that would go. Using a binder, just yellow mustard to help out, keep the stuff adhering. Then standard Texas rub, salt, pepper, garlic. A little bit of Lowry seasoning salt as well. The mustard rub, the mustard rub. Just a little, it ain't gonna really mess with the flavors, just to help get stuff to bind all up. Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. If I was throwing it right on the smoker right now, I wouldn't be doing a binder, but it's sitting overnight, so makes my life a little easier. A lot of these are just gonna go in the little tins. I'm gonna do some smoked tallow. Add to my collection that I use later. That's just junk. It's gonna go in the trash. Do it now. Oh yeah. One crappy part about brisket is all the extra stuff you gotta toss down the drain, down the trash. So, start with the Texas stuff. Want to pat it all in there. Want to make sure we get the sides. You gotta get the good color on the sides. This side's gonna burn up a tiny bit because it's so thin, but that's okay. You probably hear my dog in the background whining away, doing his nose whistle. And here he comes to play. So, a little bit of Lowry's. Flip it all over. Lowry's. Now, I know it looks like a whole bunch of stuff going on there, but I'm telling you what, it's how you get the good bark going. So, from here, we're gonna be, it looks pretty good to me. Now it's just gonna chill overnight, and I'll be back at it tomorrow morning at 300. And I got a couple tools going on. Got my flame boss, got my thermal ped. Just some good old tools I'm gonna need to keep an eye on this thing. I'm gonna have one thermo spot for the temperature of the smoker. The other one's going in the beef. And hope to be good to go for tomorrow afternoon with my friends. So, signing off for now. What's going on, guys? It's about 2:33 in the morning. Got my brisket sitting on there, set up, ready to go. It's gonna be chilling on here now, top rack. Got the water pan underneath on my Daniel Boone here in the Green Mountain Grill. Got my flame box going on here. It's gonna be chilling here. The next however many hours as it takes. Gonna close it on up. Got the interior light going on. I'm gonna let it sit here undisturbed for the next 3 hours or so. It's gonna be rocking and chilling to about what, $1.65 till it's tender. Gonna get wrapped in some butcher paper and then rock until 2:03. Catching up with you guys a little bit later. All right, what's going on, everyone? We're back. It's 7:30 a.m. I got up once at 6 to do spritz, but forgot the phone this time, so I'm gonna go ahead and open on up. Ooh, we're looking pretty darn good so far. I'm just gonna pull it on out. Got this amazing grate system here, courtesy of Barbecue HQ out of California. I got some pooling going on already. Just gonna make sure it doesn't burn and crisp up. That's all I'm doing here. It doesn't hurt it. This rack system is really cool for making sure everything looks all cool, and it helps to get extra smoke flavor. So right now I'm rocking the pit around 250 degrees. It's sitting about 250 on the top rack. I'm at 146 degrees internal right now. So it's gonna just keep going, and every hour and a half, I'm gonna keep on spritzing, and I'll catch up with everyone at the wrap. All right, we're about 160 degrees, so it's time to wrap. I got the butcher paper spritzed down with some apple cider vinegar and water mix. It just makes it a little more friendly and easier to use with the wrap. So I got the fat side up, so the fat side's gonna be going on down. Got a little bit of the tallow from the trimmings, just to help it get a little more moisture in the wrap. There we go. And I got some more tallow, because the mouthfeel you're getting when you're eating brisket is mostly just the fat. So we're just gonna pour it on here. Ooh, ooh. Got a little left over, that's gonna end up going back in my little tallow container. A little wrappy wrap, some folds. Make sure it gets nice and tight for this. That's how you're gonna make sure it cooks through the stall pretty quickly. So there's one, tight, two, and I'm just gonna lift it back up and fold this edge on over. Boom. It's all tight. I'm gonna put it back in the foil boat pan here. It goes back on there until it's 203 degrees, so it's tender. Then it's time to rest. So catch up with everyone when it's time to eat. Here we are back again. Got it off the smoker, about 200-ish degrees, 203 degrees. Make sure it's nice and tender. 202, 3, perfect. So I got in this nice little cooler over here, all warmed up, ready to go. Wrap it, let it rest for several hours until it's time to eat. You have a nice crappy little towel to use it in, or good to go. Time to go to sleep until we get to go nom 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 nom. And now, manja time. Nom, 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 nom. The reveal smells yummy. Ooh. Let's see how much of a mess I can make. Oh, gonna be a disaster. Oh boy. My wife who's filming is gonna love this disaster. There we go, everybody. Still steaming. Nice and, oh, that's how you can tell it's a good brisket. When it's got the great jiggle like that. Still burning my hands. I'm spilling everywhere. All right, let's slice it right down the middle here. Oh, geez, that is juicy. Look at that, everyone. Oh, how about that, huh? Let's take a look at the fat one. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's just oozing out. Let's make a little bit of the burnt ends here. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Got a nice smoke ring. Who says on a pellet grill you can't get a smoke ring? Do a little couple burn end pieces. Gotta sample it, everyone. My big bulky gloves burn my hands. I love brisket. It's so good. All right, everyone. Granite State Barbecue signing off until next grill.